Hey, welcome back to another episode of Split Screen Gamers, where a couple nerds talk about video games. Today, we have Debate and Speculate, where we're going to make our official predictions on what games are going to be announced at the Game Awards, which are going to win, which categories are going to take the W. Then we're going to talk about our experience playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33, because now I have finished and can enter the chat, and I gotta say, I have a lot of words. So, that much more here on Split Screen Gamers. Now, put your headphones on, get your tea ready, and let's get active.
Your weekly power-up of video game news, updates, and industry buzz. From blockbuster releases and indie gems to hardware drops, studio shakeups, and everything in between, we break it all down. This is Split Screen Gamers.
What's up, my boys?
What's up, dudes? How you guys been?
Good, bro. Just, honestly, just going el stupido with Clair Obscur. Like, I think I finished the game in a span of 4 days. I finished it.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude.
I just like committed it.
I was gonna say you grinded through, yeah.
Yeah. I was. It was one of those situations where like, so like you know how we are. We don't have a lot of time to play video games, and I want to. And I was like, you know what, dude? I have like a couple free days. I'm just gonna play this game and like indulge in it. And it made me realize like something about video games, which I have a video. By the time you're watching this, it'll be out on the channel. But a video coming out where I think Clair Obscur really. We'll talk about it later, I know, but I want to kind of briefly mention it. But later in this episode, I just want to talk about how, like, I think Clair Obscur reminding me of how important it is to, like, seek childhood joy. And that game did a lot of that for me. Like, I was playing it, and I felt like I was, like, a little kid trying to beat the boss battles again. So, yeah, it's an amazing game, Chandler. Thanks for the recommendation. Now it's time to jump into Final Fantasy. Because I'm like, okay,
Dude.
okay.
Hey, man. That dare's still there, man. That dare's still there.
I'm gonna do it. I got you.
Dude, I'll say this, David, but it really like brightened up my day whenever like you were like praising Clair Obscura, because I was like, dude, I felt so good because I was like, yes, a game recommendation that somebody loved, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, heck yeah. And like you're not somebody that plays like a lot of turn-based games.
Yeah.
And the fact that you love this game like was really awesome to hear. So it's I mean, we'll get into it, but it was just like, wow, for the win. Like I couldn't even like text you like, you know, paragraphs and like saying, dude, I'm so like glad you like this game. I just sent you gifs.
Yeah,
I mean, that's literally
he literally was like just sending reactions and gifs. You know, the thing that's funny is like I'm willing to play Clair Obscur, but you're not willing to play The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
That is true.
That is Chris.
You're just not willing to play it. Everybody who's watching this video right now would tell Chandler to play it, but I digress. We have a lot to talk about. Debate and speculate, right? We want to get into, look, the award show is until December 11th, and that I'm talking about the Game Awards. That is not until December 11th, right? December 11th? Yep. And so I think I said December 7th at first. Anyways, it's December 11th.
No, you're good.
And so, you know, we're going to get in here. We're jumping here. We're going to make our predictions. There's been a lot of games released this year, but not many that we could put up there with any of these categories. So I know that we're going to have similar ideas on what some of these games will be, but I'm very curious, you know, as we're starting with the top of the list here. Let me pull it up. Chandler, I know you have an opinion on this. All right, so I think the biggest, we'll start at the top. I think the biggest question is like, who's taking Game of the Year? And I think we know.
Yeah.
I think we know. I think Chris has yet to play it, but like, I think we know what's taking it. Go ahead.
We definitely know who's taking it, but I definitely think Clair Obscura is gonna take the win, unless there is an upset. Which that is it could be like a thing. It could. Like, it is bound to happen sometimes, but I think it's going to be Clair Obscura. I mean, that game, like, everything about it, from, like, the graphics to the gameplay to the music to the story to the characters, I mean, it's almost a perfect game, honestly. It's almost a perfect game. Now, is it my game of the year? I'm still. I think it's kind of tied right now between Death Stranding 2 and Clair Obscura.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, that's another. But that's another one.
Hideo Kojima, you know. It's like, let him win another game. It's like, bro, take a break, bro. Go chill out in Japan for a little bit.
He has not, for one of his games, has not won. And I might be fact checked later, but I think none of his games have ever won Game of the Year. I believe so.
Or is it just best? He wins best director.
It's like, yeah, he wins best director. The year that he wasn't allowed to like come back to VGA because Konami was like, yeah, he's not allowed, because that's when the whole controversy started. Somebody else had to like take that award, like had to like be there to receive the award. So yeah, I think he's
a great game director, but
oh yeah,
I don't mean to be like, I think Hideo is insane. Like he's like maybe the greatest, but like it's like, okay, it's like cool. Like I just want to see the little guys win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Same here.
It's also like he's kind of drifted into this realm of pretension for me in video games. Like yeah, a little bit. He's just kind of making these like very 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 art house games that are like, yeah, but like, are they fun? Are they like super fun? Like Clair Obscur is super fun. You know what I mean?
Oh, it is.
Split Fiction, super fun. Like,
I haven't played Split Fiction, and that's like another possible nomination for Game of the Year. That's another possible nomination. I know It Takes Two won like a few years ago, and then we never played this, but we were trying to. But like your EA account was like messed up.
Yeah.
But A Way Out, they also made that. But, yeah, but like Split Fiction, I can definitely see getting like a nomination for a few of these awards. I think it could win for Best Family Game. I think
it'll definitely win Best Family. I think so. Best Game of the Year has to go to, in my opinion, has to go to Clair Obscur, and I think if it doesn't happen, I think it's a snap from a great team who deserves it. Like I can't believe who said that last year. It was let me see, was that last year? That guy went up there and gave a speech about the Oracle. You remember this?
Yes.
He was like, he goes, I can tell you who's going to win next year, and I can tell you who's going to win the year after, and the year after that. And he goes, the Oracle has told me. He goes, he said next year who's going to win Game of the Year is like a developer who's discovered the rubric to get up here on stage, and he's like, who made the game that they want to make, not because of microtransactions and not for profit margins, but so the gamers can have fun, and they've learned how to have fun doing it. And like that happened with Clair Obscur. Like I think what I like about them is that the story with Sandfall is you had this developer who worked over at Ubisoft?
Yes.
They worked at Ubisoft, and they were like upset with they knew that their game wasn't going to get made there. And so they ended up leaving, they went through a series of things, posting on Reddit, posting in forums, assembling a team all the way up to the composer, to actors, etc. And they had this crazy idea. French developer, Brochet, I think is his name, or something like that. And he assembled his team. They all came together. Some of the actors came in, and they were so involved with the story. He was like, you're just going to be a writer. We're going to find someone else to play it. And so they kept doing this and that. And eventually they came up with this team. And then they got like an investor all of a sudden. And they took this little idea and they expanded it into what now is Expedition 33. And it's already gotten a live action adaptation in the works. And so I think this is the stories that we want to win Game of the Year. These are the look, if we were just going off like mainstream media, Call of Duty would take the W every year, right?
Yeah.
But we have to the movies are like that as well. Like the Fast and the Furious, or like any movie that The Rock is in, or any movie that Tom Cruise makes. It's like those movies should, on paper, win Best Picture, right? But that's not Best Picture is supposed to move the platform forward, and like Clair Obscur moves the platform forward 100 by like so many steps, and it does it with grace, it does it with imagination, it does it with creativity, it does it with humbleness. You can see the fruits of their labor in that game, and I feel like they absolutely deserve it. And so if they don't take it, I'll be upset. I think it'll be a La La Land and Moonlight situation for me. I know that's a controversial thing, but I think.
I mean, yeah, that's actually a great point. honestly, that's a really great point, dude.
Anyways,
No,
I
yeah.
rant, but I always end up here on here ranting at some point. But Clay Obscure deserves it, and I'm going to stand on it.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. The only game that I could see making an upset, and like I've read like a couple of articles about it, is Hollow Knight Silk Song, because that was
could
a
see
big
that.
game. Like, yeah, it was a big game that was very anticipated to come out, and like it took a few years, and people were like wondering like when is it gonna come out. And Hollow Knight, I never played the first one, but Josh McCollin has, David, and he loves that game. He loves the hell out of that game, and it's like a Metroidvania. So, and that's like something that I like to play, is like those Metroidvania games.
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten around to playing the first one. But like apparently, Silksong is like one of those like other perfect games that it has everything going for it and whatnot.
And I'm going to get into that next. I heard the difficulty curve on that is pretty intense. So.
Yes.
I'll be excited to get into it, but that's probably gonna. I had to play Claire, and this is gonna sound bad to some people, but I had to play Claire Obscure on story mode because I just don't have time to do boss battles that are lasting like over an hour and like sometimes 2 hours. I don't have that time, so I was like, I want to enjoy the story. So that's my only hesitation to anything Silk Song. Or and even Elden Ring, for that's another one that's I think just because of the name could be up there as a nominee. Night Rain, but is that a DLC? I don't even know. Like
Night Ring, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a DLC.
But
I know, but I know last year they nominated the DLC for Elden Ring, like the first DLC, because it was such a massive like expansion. Like it could take you like 20 plus hours to beat it. And a lot of people had gripes about that, because it's like, so any game, any part of a game could be nominated for Game of the Year. That's ridiculous. Which I agree. I mean, I rather have the full game and not a DLC, and make the DLC its own thing. So
let me ask you this: you guys, do you think that something like Kingdom Come Deliverance or Silent Hill F could ever even be in that same category for best game?
I think Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'm actually shocked that a lot of people aren't putting that on like their Game of the Year list. I'm actually shocked, because that game got like a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
A lot of people like playing it, and it's just kind of like, it's kind of been ghosted almost. It's kind of been forgotten, and like it's kind of the same way how the Oscars are, where movies that come out like later in the year like usually get nominated for Best Picture, as opposed to movies getting like releasing earlier in the year. And the same thing could be said about the VGA awards. It's like games that are released around like the summertime or fall time usually get like a better odds or better chances with getting like best Game of the Year nom and like a bunch of other awards. So, and that game came out around March, maybe February. But also Split Fiction did. So I don't know what the deal is.
I don't think Split Fiction will take it this year, because it didn't have the same allure as It Takes Two. But I really anyways, I know we can move on to some of these other categories, but I really believe, like, Chris, do you have an opinion on best game?
I think it would make sense for Claire Obscure to probably win it. The story behind it and stuff, and what it represents, makes a good win.
Yeah.
I feel like it would say a lot for the industry and developers, and showing a lot of what the fans want and what you have to create to get there. And we all love an underdog story too, right? Like, to me, it makes sense that would win. Like Death Stranding being more like a best director win. That seems to me, I think, what makes the most sense, probably.
I agree. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think here's the thing is, this conversation is, and I think you guys will have more diversity or variety in these conversations more than I will, because I actually think Claire Obscure is going to sweep. I think it's going to sweep.
I can see that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I can see that. Honestly.
And I'm not trying to be like a Claire Obscure glazer, It's just that good, you know. You like there's some these games that come out every now and then. You know there's one that did that one year. I think Elden Ring swept. You know what I mean? Like 2 years ago when that came out. Like there's these games that come out that are special. They take the world by storm, and so I think Clair Obscur deserves it. Now I know that when we get into something like you said, best family, or we get into most anticipated, obviously that can't even be in the same, but like best art direction takes it.
Yeah.
Best director takes it. Best story takes it. Narrative best takes it. Like best audio design, does it take it?
Maybe. Like I think it should.
You know what I mean?
know
like,
some people. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so good, bro.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. And funny, like I say funny enough, but like I agree, it could honestly sweep this entire award show. Last year, it surprised me, but there were 2 games that did that, and that was Baldur's Gate 3 and Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 surprised me, but Baldur's Gate 3, like there was a lot of buzz around and stuff, but like they won most of the awards. And
what about
like
Balatro?
I made a Balatro. I think it. Dude, I
Balatro
played that
was
game.
a surprise.
Yeah, Balatro was shocked that it got nominated for a Game of the Year nom, and I was just like, wow. But dude, if Balatro would have swept, I would have, I would just be like, what?
Did you play it?
Not to like, yeah, dude, absolutely, it's fun. It's really, really fun, and I think it's one of those games that a lot of people will just pass by. They won't even think about it. It's like, oh, a card game. No, it is not just a card game. It's like a roguelike card game.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I saw
it's
Corey
like
playing it actually in the car, or like when we were we were hanging out. I think it was on set. I can't remember where, but I saw him playing it. And I was like, is that Balatro? He's like, yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So people
It's
really
on
play
everything.
this.
Yeah, it's on everything, bro. It's taken over. What's that game? What's that card game that you can play on a computer? It's like you're like stacking the cards on different columns and stuff. And I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know.
What it's called,
Yeah, I'm not a big card game person. I need to get into it. They look so fun.
Dude, yeah. But it's like it's taken over that, and it's like, wow, that's kind of cool. But yeah. The only other game that I could see sweeping, and you know, I'm a Hideo Kojima diehard, so this is Death Stranding 2, man. I think that game could sweep too, but we'll see. We're just predicting.
Look, here's the thing: Death Stranding 2. I know I've played the first one, and I haven't beaten it, but I remember just being enthralled by everything that was happening on screen at every moment that I did play it, and it is just a thrill to play those games. Like the music, the design, the acting, it's also, I will say this, I don't want to come off as a Kojima hater, because I'm definitely not, right? I actually love him, and I love the stuff he's working on, especially that new thing he's coming out with, that horror thing that he's doing, which looks insane.
OD?
Yes.
Yeah.
But and also, I also understand when we're talking about imaginative and creative, Kojima has been doing that. Like, so like I'm not in no way saying that he's, because I mean Death Stranding 2, like Death Stranding as a concept is like, I'm like, how did this man think about this? And you watch the videos and it's like, it's strange, it's weird, but it reminds you of what it means to just create and imagine, and just like no holds on anything, just make what you want to make. And he did that, and he continues to do that at a high level. It's for me, it's strictly just seeing the little guy come up. You know what I mean? Strictly.
No.
That's
100%. It. I'm underdog too, man. I'm with you on that. I'm definitely underdog. So
you remember when Cyberpunk was underdog? You remember when they did The Witcher, and like, look what they've done since. You know, Cyberpunk, or sorry, not Cyberpunk, CD Projekt Red were the underdogs, and they did The Witcher, and then they did Cyberpunk, and it had a little bit of it had a really rough start actually. But then but like we see them put out the not Edge Runners, but they put out the Idris Elba DLC, and it's amazing. It's like, what this does, right? There's more to the story. Like what this does because Game of the Year, it's like, look, these awards are like really futile in the grand scheme of it, because like games just need to be fun. Like, but what it does though, because we do care about it, we like to do it, we like to speculate and have fun, right? But like what it does is it allows the platform of it allows for these companies to have a platform that's larger. And so when Kojima wins, he just goes and makes another great game, right? And we expect that. But when Sandfall wins for Clair Obscura, which they will, is it allows these guys' dreams to come true. And eventually they're going to get to that state where like another person's going to step up. But like now I want to see what Brochet and his team is going to do after this. You know what I mean? What's going to happen when Sandfall has a Naughty Dog budget? There was a time when everybody was underdogs at one point. And so I just love it creates a competition in the industry that is really well founded for us gamers. And there's another layer of that being that it comes from an Xbox Game Studios, which I know we're not talking about, but it comes from and like I'm a PS5 PlayStation guy, ride or die. I will literally go to PlayStation headquarters right now, and I don't know. I was gonna go way too far with that. I'm gonna retract that, but because I realized that this is on the internet and my digital footprint does matter. But like I think, I love PlayStation, but PlayStation can get arrogant if they are at the top for too long, and so we need these Xbox Game Studios and these other people like Nintendo. Nintendo's all right; they're gonna been doing that, but Xbox to come up and like provide competition with Game Pass. Expedition. Let me say, Chris, you know how I played Expedition 33?
Mm-hmm.
Game Pass. It's a day one. They made a deal with Sandfall to make it a day one release on Game Pass. Yes.
Really?
It was a day one release. Yes.
That's wild.
That's what I'm saying.
I did not know that. I guarantee you that actually helped it with its like growth, honestly.
No, 100%. It was a smart move from Sandfall to do that deal. And look, they probably took an L financially. But like look at it though. In the long run though, that's why I don't like that. And I'll literally speak about this very briefly. I'm not going to talk about it more, and I love to rant, so I'm going to try to dial it back. But this is literally, I don't understand why they're crapping on Xbox so much. They made a deal with a small studio. We have a value proposition, which is that you pay a monthly price, and we allow you to play a lot of games with that monthly price. And so they're like, we need to get good games on here so people can see value in our software or our subscription service. And so they went to the studio and they're like, hey, you have a great game. Would you allow it to be on here? What we're going to do is we're going to like figure out whatever profit thing they're doing behind the scenes. I don't know if it works out great, but it does, in this case, put that team on the map. Absolutely. I think they had like 60,000 concurrent players at one point, and that wasn't even counting Game Pass.
Really?
So like,
holy cow.
Yeah. So, bro, I'm just saying like, I don't even know where I was going with that, to be honest. But I just wanted to say that I think it's amazing that Expedition 33 was on Game Pass, and I'd love to see competition enter the field because all it does is benefit us three and all the other gamers in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
So
I took over. I apologize. What do you guys think?
No, you're good. No, you're good, dude. You're good. What do you think, Chris? What's on your mind, man?
I like the point you made about if they win, what could that present for them, and what can they do from there? Like Hideo Kojima can make Death Stranding and then make whatever other game he wants at this point. Like he can, I'm sure, make whatever.
Oh yeah.
But when they get this opportunity, and if they win, I'd be curious to see like what that enables them to do from here. How much bigger they can get? If this was like a passion project, what other ones do they have, or do they want to expand on this one? I just think it would. Yeah, and when you give a studio like that more after fans liked their game so much, like I feel like everyone just benefits from that in the end, right? If they have the ability to make something even bigger and greater than this one, like why wouldn't you want that opportunity and stuff, and to give that to them? So yeah, that was a good point. I feel like that makes a lot of sense, and I would be surprised if they don't sweep it, honestly.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. I heard speculations that the guys over at that studio, I think they're wanting to expand on the world of Clair Obscura. Not to go into like spoilers and whatnot right now, but there's like there's certain world there, and there's some like lore and stuff that is really interesting, but they don't go too much into. But I'm like, could they
very deep lore.
Expand this? Dude, it's
very
deep
deep
lore. And I'm like, they could go. I mean, they could honestly make like an anthology.
Oh my gosh, bro,
like,
it goes so deep, Chris. The rabbit hole goes very deep. Like once you get into the lore, but and it does this thing. I love what you're saying, Chandler, because it does this thing where like it takes. There's this larger picture. So imagine you're thinking of an idea, right?
Wink, wink, nod, nod.
Yeah, you have an idea. You have like a. You have like a concept of something, and maybe it's like, hey, I have an idea. Because this is just the premise of the game. There's no spoilers, but look, let's just imagine that these people watch this giant paintress stand up every year at the same time, and she paints a new number on a giant monolith in the distance, and then whatever number that is, the people above that age pass away, and so at the beginning of the game, that's the premise. That's what happens. And so they don't know what that is, but they go on an expedition every year to go kill that giant paintress that's doing that. And that's the premise. This guy took that idea and just like that idea is the spec of the world. It like once you play the game, when you expand, the lore just goes out to so far. Like it goes out so far to you're like, oh, like those guys are like not even the main characters.
Yep.
Like it's as if me and you were talking about something and then me and you, we're talking about video games right now, but there's like a battle amongst the gods of the universe right now. It's like this is not our conversation is futile compared to what's happening outside the universe. That's what the game does, and it makes for such a fun set piece. And so yes, they could literally just expand. They could make a game that was in the world of Expedition 33, and it wouldn't even feel like the same world and it would still make absolute sense the way that they've set it up.
Yeah,
it's hard to dance around without spoilers here, but
yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
And that was one of the reasons when I first mentioned this game that Act 1 was really hard to not spoil, because anything that I showed or said about it would like spoil the game for y'all, because there's like very significant moments, and David saw it. I mean,
I was hooked after Act 1. Like when you get to Act 1, I'm like, once you step off the island and you get into the continent, I was like, oh, okay,
yeah,
we're like we're here. Like this is gonna be a ride.
Yep. Chris, you need to play it, bro. I mean, just play it on story mode. Go at it. Just, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed.
I just know his taste too, bro, based off what we've talked about, and I'm like, dude. The thing is, it might be Chris's like favorite game of all time.
It might be. It could be, Chris. It could be. Like you could literally like play this game, and you could come to me and David like after you play this game and be like, hey, this game really put a spotlight on like my tastes and stuff. Like,
yeah, dude,
he really
put
like
and he's gonna and I'm gonna require a thank you as well if you do that. Like I need you to get on your knees and say thank you for the recommendation. Like
yes,
no,
like,
but
straight up.
No, the thing is though, it's like there's a lot of times where I've overhyped something and there's like a disappointment there. This doesn't fit into the same world. There's no overhyping this game. It's not.
No,
it's you go into it and you're always going to be surprised. There's no way I could explain anything to you and you'd go into it and be like, oh, it was like he hyped it up too much. It's that good, and it is a once in a decade game, and I think I hope they do it again. And so, look, we talked about it a lot. Let's move to some other categories because they can't take everything, right? They can't.
No.
They're not getting best family game, for example.
No, there's no. Oh my god, they won't even be nominated for that, dude. Like, Negative. There's no way. Negative. But I will say a game category that I feel like they will not win is best action game, because Hades 2, I've seen gameplay of it. I haven't played it yet, but I'm a fan. I'm a major fan of the first game.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for Hades 2 to come out to PlayStation, because I just the feel about like battling these creatures with like the controller and stuff feels much better.
What platform is that on?
It's on a Nintendo Switch. It's on
Oh.
PC, Mac, Nintendo Switch, or Steam. So Jaren's actually played it. He played it during the beta test version. He's played it like early access, so where the game wasn't even like fully done yet. But I wanted to wait till the game was fully completed and released to console, because I feel like that's the best way of enjoying those types of games.
Yeah.
It's really fast paced. It's really fun, and the story's great on it too. And the characters are fantastic. Like the dialogue is very realistic. Like it's very realistic dialogue. They feel like people you would meet at like a cafe.
Yeah.
Like straight up, like no jokes about that. But yeah, it's very realistic. But Hades 2 could win for best action. I definitely can see that coming, because just watching a lot of the gameplay and hearing about it, I feel like it could win that. Another category that I feel like Clair Obscura could win is best indie game, because like Hollow Knight, like Silk Song,
Yeah.
is really like gearing up for that. I feel like, because it was well anticipated.
Yeah.
Everybody loved the first game. Everybody loves this game. And yeah, it's another well crafted game. Now, a game that I feel like could be a surprise like win is Sword of the Sea, which that was a game that was made by the same guys who made Journey, and that's like one of my all-time favorite indie games of all time. I actually cried at the end of that game, not gonna lie. I actually like teared
Really?
up a little bit. Yeah, I did. I straight up did. And there wasn't like anything sad about it, but it's just like the emotions you feel
Yeah.
when you just like you got to the finish line and what it meant for the story. It was really beautiful. And plus I beat it in like a day. Like I beat it an entire day too. So there was that.
Question.
But
What about, there's some games that have to come out. I'm just curious. Is there like a time frame in which the Game Awards allows?
That's a good question. I think it's like, because some people can beat games within like a few days. Like some guys can beat like games in like a few days. Other games like RPGs, like several weeks, maybe a few months, depending on your schedule. I'm not really sure there is like a set date. I would honestly assume like before November. Like I would definitely assume before November. But like any games that were released from like November to like all the way back to January, I feel like Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate came out I think summertime, but Alan Wake 2 definitely came out later in the year, like September or October. Let me look that up real quick.
We still have
what's up, bro?
we have Outer Worlds 2, for example.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
like I personally thought that game looked amazing, and so like, I think that's go ahead.
I was gonna say Alan Wake 2 came out in October 27th, so of last year, and they also did the nomination announcement in November, so I think any time before November, bro.
Gotcha.
So, and Outer Worlds 2 definitely comes out later this month, and that could honestly be nominated. So sorry to cut you off, man.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Alan Wake 2, like, yeah, I was just curious. So yeah, Outer Worlds will be in the mix then, and that could. I really do hope these Xbox games get up there, man. I would love to see that.
Dude, they almost never get nominated, honestly, and that was one of the reasons why people think Xbox is dying, is because they don't get nominated for any Game Awards at all.
So best art direction is one of those categories. I feel like I do think Clair Obscura would take it, but Ghost of Yotei may.
I was going to say Ghost of Yotei must be like anything art related or...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at all the categories.
100%, dude.
Have you played Ghost of Yotei yet? I know that you platinumed the first one, Chris. Are you planning on getting into it?
Yes, I have it downloaded and ready to go.
Are you serious?
Ooh.
Dang, bro.
Here you go.
I can't wait to hear your take on that game, because I think it's like mixed reviews right now, right?
Yeah, a little bit. It's just like some people have like problems with like the narrative, how it feels samey, and like other things. But I mean, I'm still down to play it.
I'm
Like,
definitely
still-
playing it. Such a good developer. Like, I'm just playing it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it is.
No, I think I'd like to play Silent Hill F first,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
and then, you know me, I gotta go one at a time.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Chris, we can talk about Silent Hill F, man. We can talk about that game, dude. Oh my god, if you like when you play it, dude, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'd love
I'm
to
excited.
play it and then do like a whole review on here,
Oh, dude.
like I did for like
Dude.
RoboCop.
Dude,
Yeah, 100%, bro. You guys should do a review together if you guys beat it.
Dude, same. So heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm opting out of that one, bro.
Oh, dude, you should play, man. I'm telling you, 9 hours.
It's
of
a
stress.
9 hours of stress. That's too much, bro. Stress is like an
9
indicator
hou-
of a shorter life, man. I'm not willing to do that.
You just
I
lose
think you
9
should play
hours.
in the dark with headphones on, really loud.
Yeah, dude.
Really
Yeah,
loud.
Yeah,
Really
bro.
loud. Really loud. I
The
will
only reason
say-
I would play it is because I'm like borderline a weebo.
Oh no, man! I will say it did not
No, I'm
scare me as
joking.
much as a Silent Hill 2 remake. I
Really?
feel like remake had more jump scares that I was like, fuck. Like those mannequins, I'm like, no, great. Like there was moments where I was screaming at my TV, was like, die. Like I was just like, go away. Like I was just like in panic mode, dude. So I was just like, oh god,
Man,
So,
it does
but yeah,
look. The art direction in that game looks awesome. So for me, I'm like,
You should pick it up. Pick it up. Join us, man.
I just got
Which I
someone
don't-
texting me
I don't
about.
thi-
Go ahead.
I don't think it would art direction win. I feel like it's too. It didn't get the. Sounds like it didn't get enough of the reception it probably needed.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Yeah.
Silent Hill 2 was a lot bigger and more. Like if people know a Silent Hill game, it's probably Silent Hill 2. I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh definitely.
So yeah, I forget who asked this before, but I feel like I couldn't see Silent Hill F really landing anything. I don't think it quite
Fair.
reached that
Yeah.
level.
Nah,
But
I don't think
yeah,
so.
we'll see. I think it's a little too niche
Yeah.
and
No, I
didn't
agree.
and didn't pack like as much of a punch as it needed. It sounds like.
Yeah. I still think it's a game worth playing though. Like I will say that. Like I still think it's worth playing. It's just I don't think it's gonna like get nominated for a lot of these awards. It could be a dark horse, man. It could be a dark horse where it gets nominated and it just sweeps for whatever reason. That'd be crazy. That'd be insane if that actually did happen. But
We're forgetting about one game. I think in particular for me that's like I think deserves to win. Like
Bonanza?
no, bro. Donkey
Oh.
Kong. I think Donkey Kong, but like no, bro. Like the Grinch Christmas Adventures.
Oh my god.
No, I feel like
I was-
at the end of the day, like we got to really look at like I know we can be like, oh, Claire Obscure is amazing, this and that, but like the Grinch Christmas Adventures, bro, is sweeping easy.
Oh my god! I was gonna say King of Meat. I mean that it already has the name in the title. King of Meat definitely.
I forgot about that.
King of Meat, dude. That title, I'm like, wow. But yeah, that could definitely win some awards, man. I'm
King
just
of
saying, like,
Meat is an insane
King-
title.
it is. What a creative title, you know.
King of Meat.
So,
I think it'll be head to head between King of Meat, the Grinch Adventures, bro. Christmas
Yeah.
Adventures, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna make Nintendo rethink their business structure after the Grinch wins.
I'm not
just
trying to hear
saying.
about Donkey Kong Bonanza when I can play as the Grinch, bro. Like,
Yeah, like.
wait, I've never seen Nintendo even win an award. Am I tripping?
No, they have. They won for Breath of the Wild.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, they won for Breath of the Wild. I think they won Mario Odyssey, but that I think those two games came out the same year. But it was a very like I think there was one year where 2 or 3 Nintendo games got nominated for
Yeah.
Game of the Year.
South,
it was
South of Midnight. Did you guys play that?
No, how is that?
I haven't
Have
played
you
it. I want
Dan?
to play it. I've heard mixed reviews, but I want to play it just because it's like an indie, like black, like Southern Louisiana, like
Yeah.
black culture game. And I'm like, I really want to just experience it because it looks cool. And how many games
Yeah.
are like that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No,
It might be cynical of me, but I would prefer like what if Nintendo wins stuff, it's for stuff like that and not just like another Mario game or something. you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah.
Like
No,
give
that's-
us something new, not
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
fucking Mario game.
right. That's true. That's so true. That's so true.
No,
Like,
I
Or no
agree.
offense to Donkey Kong, but like
Yeah.
It's been
No,
around
I
for
agree.
1,000 years already.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
That
agree.
gives something cool and original, which
Oh, you
is
had it-
back
yeah.
to the Claire Obscura point.
Yeah.
Same principle.
Yeah, dude, those Nintendo lifers, I tell you what, like if if one of those Nintendo games doesn't like win a single award, it's like, oh, this is rigged. Oh, this is bullshit. Why was this game not like nominated? It's like, bro, you only play on Nintendo. You have not played on PC or PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah.
Like you're literally like you're kind of like your vision is very narrow and you can't see the wider world of like why these games are much better than what Nintendo just made. So that's just me. I think Bonanza's very creative in how like you can literally destroy an entire level. You can destroy an entire level. I'm not making that shit up.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can literally like destroy
That's really cool.
like islands and stuff and mine for gold and resources. It's cool and find treasure.
What happens when you get to the end of
fossils.
it? When you destroy it all, though?
Oh, it's just, I mean, you're swimming in a sea, man.
Really?
You're swimming in a sea. Yeah, straight up.
That's kinda
Like,
wild, actually.
Yeah, and there's some platforms where you can't not destroy it because it's like made out of like a kind of metal.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I mean, a good 90% of like those levels are destroyable. Like they are,
That's awesome,
You're
actually.
just destroying like layers of this underground world.
Yeah.
So. I give it for that. But I don't want it to win Game of the Year. I'm just saying that. Other than that, so
Well, bro,
yeah,
look. Claire Obscura sweeping. We know that for sure, right?
yeah,
Like, right next in line is definitely King of Meat. But, like, overall, at the end of the day, these award shows, it's like, okay, cool, whatever. What brought the most value back to the players? And so I'm excited for the future of Sandfall. I'm excited for the future of what's the studio that makes Silksong?
Silksong.
Is that Xbox?
No, it's an independent studio, bro. It's an independent studio. So song.
You know what it's December 11th. I'm most excited to get game announcements to be real. Like I can't wait to see what they're going to announce there like this year. Like I hope they put out an intergalactic gameplay or something. Like I'd love to see Naughty Dog put something out. What would you guys like to see?
Wow, that's a really hard question, man.
I know, I just kind of
Like,
threw that out there. Yeah.
That's a really hard question. On a side note, you asked like what a studio made Hollow Knight. Team Cherry. That's the developer. It's Team Cherry.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. That's a cool name.
So yeah, man, that is such a hard question because half of the time you never know what they're gonna announce. You never know. And I joke with another buddy of mine, but VGA feels like another E3.
It really does
with awards because of how many game announcements they announce throughout the entire like presentation.
Yeah.
Man,
That's a big question.
Well,
that's a big question. But if you had to
that's-
not necessarily predict, but if you had to shoot, like if you had to like, you're like, what would be ideal for you based on reality though? Like, you can't go in here and just be like, oh, they're gonna make they're gonna announce the live action Spyro. There's you know what I mean. But like, if you had to guess about what's in the you've heard speculation about it and they may announce it, what would you guess and what would make your heart feel full?
I honestly would like another Duke Nukem game. I'm just being real.
Are you serious?
Duke Nukem. No, I'm not.
Oh, I was about to say I did not know you were into that game.
No, I actually think Duke Nukem is kind of trash. I'll be real.
That game's not political, but that game's like misogynistic approach to is insane, bro.
It is insane. Like the Duke Nukem Forever game, like this might be a little explicit, but aliens abduct beautiful women. So I'll just leave it like that. But yeah,
it's all it does. I watched some clips from it one time, and I was like, man, this game is crazy. Like I can't believe that game was ever made. I mean, I think they should be allowed to make it, but at the same time, like you got to get the consequences of making a game like that.
Yeah, no, 100%. This is real. This isn't a joke.
I'm listening. I'm excited. I feel like you're gonna have a good take on this.
I would actually like, and David, you might actually like this too, man. Because there's been rumors about it. and this kind of just goes back to like my childhood.
Yeah.
I would actually like there to be another Sly Cooper game.
I think that would be really cool. I love Sly Cooper, and so for me that would be amazing. Now, they usually announce that stuff earlier in the show?
Yeah.
So like games like that, and so I could see PlayStation doing that. It's an IP of theirs that is like still extremely popular, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people, and I think you do too, David. But so many people use the like Sly avatar icon for like their PlayStation account.
Yeah,
like
it's cool.
There's so many people that use that because it looks dope. I mean, it's a cool looking design. So, and they have enough studios to where like they could trade that IP off to somebody that might be interested in developing a new title.
Yep.
So definitely Sly Cooper. And then another choice, I would say, I keep saying this all year, Final Fantasy IX Remake. Just hoping.
That man wants that so bad, bro.
I want that, dude. I want that so bad, bro. I keep saying it, so I'm like, maybe this is the event that they show it off.
Yeah.
Who knows?
They didn't please you at all with Tactics. I know you played it.
Dude, I love I mean, I haven't even beaten it yet. I actually got stuck with a boss, so I'm actually having to grind right now, like level grind. So, pretty much dealing with that. But like, I played Tactics before. I mean, I played it like once before, like before I picked up the Ivalice Chronicles. So it's a fantastic game. It's just like, man, 9.
I got you.
9's where my heart is, dude. And then one more. Just one more.
Here we go. You look nervous. What are you about to say? He's gonna say something like,
man.
What's that game called? Stellar Blade.
Oh yeah, Stellar Blade.
That's Chandler's favorite game.
Nah. I would honestly, and this was rumored for so many years. This is out there. This is one of those out there's, but I would like there to be a Superman game. I would honestly like there a Superman game because Rocksteady was like speculated to be making one, but it was actually Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
that's what it was, and we all know what happened with that. But yeah, I would like there to be a Superman game, man. So that's just my 3 takes. So
that's good. What about you, Chris? If you like, the question. What would you hope to see?
Well, I was researching while we were talking, but I feel like the way it's timing out, maybe another God of War.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
I could see that.
Because God of War was 2018, Ragnarok 2022, so maybe we're kind of getting to that point of maybe.
Or just something new from that studio in general.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, either something new from Santa Monica or another God of War follow-up.
Oh my god, I want to see that. Yeah, I'm still so invested in what Atreus is doing. Like if it was just Atreus, I'd play it because he's an awesome character. Like, but still, like, I would love to see that. That's a good point. They've been not rumoring. I think it's definitely just based in false rhetoric. But they've been saying it's going to take place. He's going to be fighting Egyptian gods for so long. And I'm like,
I heard that.
That would be cool, but I don't think that's true.
Yeah, but I feel like it would make sense where they might start. I would imagine they must be actively working on it.
Sure.
I would think.
Sure.
I would think they started working on it before Ragnarok came out,
It needs a true trilogy. It does. Like, it absolutely needs a 5. Like, it ended on you got 2 cliffhangers. You saw Atreus leave with his girl to go, like, discover the lore, his history of the giants. And then Kratos opens up that thing and sees this prophetic vision of him being worshipped as a god. You know what I mean? And so I feel like they can't just leave us like that.
Yeah, and I almost feel like 1, 2, and 3, they were like their own trilogy. So then God of War and Ragnarok, and then a potential third one would be like the next trilogy. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So that's what I would guess is maybe God of War sometime soon.
That's
maybe
a good one. That's a really good one. I would second that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, if all you heard was boy, that's all I need. I don't even need like a whole trailer or a gameplay trailer or even a photo. I just want to hear him say boy in my ears as loud as possible.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I want. Like,
yep.
That's it's funny because he probably don't even do that. Atreus is like a grown man now. But anyways,
Man.
yeah, man.
That what are they called? Like ASMRs or whatever they're called?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they're
ASMR.
Like, yeah, it's like
I gotta wear ASMR.
It's like boy.
Boy.
It's like
Lift your staff, boy. It's like, yo, whoa, what? Like,
whoa.
no, this is God of War. Like, it's not like a you have to like explain to someone. I'd say Intergalactic for me, the Heretic Prophet, for sure. I love anything Naughty Dog does. I know they have a controversy, whatever, but I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
And I think I'd like to see more about that Wolverine game.
Dude, yeah.
That Wolverine game looked awesome. So
yeah,
anything that, bro, my brain, Spider-Man, Insomniac puts together. They're doing the Wolverine game. So like, have you seen the trailer for that?
Yep.
Of course.
Well, anything that they make is awesome. It's so fluid. It feels so fun. They're one of those companies that's genuinely that makes fun games. Like they'll dial back the graphics, they'll dial back the theatrics of it all to make sure that the game is fun. And I really appreciate that. So if they do, I actually think we have a good chance of seeing the Wolverine game some more. I think PlayStation would love to put that, like, get some more eyes on that, because their release schedule right now was like weird, and Ghost of Yotei kind of got like less clout than I guess I don't hear anybody talking about it like they did the first game.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah,
I feel like it doesn't have the same hype as like the first one.
It doesn't. No, which is so funny. But yeah, I think Wolverine will have that same hype, because who doesn't love that character, and knowing that it's from the creators of Spider-Man. PlayStation's gonna, that's like, unless Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, or like they do another what's the robot? PlayStation robot. One game of the year.
Oh yeah, Astrobot.
Like, unless they do like, but what other, like, I'm missing, like, God of War would be one of those things, of course, but we don't know anything about that for sure. But other than that, like, PlayStation's kind of like, their release window right now compared to like everybody else is kind of convoluted. No one really knows. And so if they did Wolverine, if that's an exclusive, which I think it is, then I feel like that's ideal, and I'd love to see it, you know?
Yeah.
Max.
No, I'd be down for that.
Or I wonder also about any like GTA gameplay.
They won't do it. You know they won't.
Yeah.
They don't need to do it. They just
they
just put it on their channel if they put it out, because it's going to do half a billion views, and it's, or half a billion views on the channel, and that's gonna create so much revenue just internally. Like, why waste that view count through the Game Awards?
Yeah, and plus I researched this up, but like apparently it costs like hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay for the VGAs to showcase your trailer. It costs that much.
Really?
It costs
Wow.
It costs a fuck ton to just showcase your trailer. And like apparently there's like different tiers. So let's say your trailer's like 5 minutes long, that goes up a tier. So it gets more expensive the longer your video is.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool for Game Awards. I mean, not for, like, because I was trying to get Split Screen Gamers a trailer.
Dude,
No,
I'm telling you.
Could you imagine?
If we go up to them and be like, hey, this is gonna blow up your award show, by the way. That's our selling point.
Could you imagine, bro, our faces up there with this setup, like, just up on the screen, like, yo, and we got it, like, and you got like Phil Spencer walking out. He goes, I got something like to show you guys. Like, we got one more. He waits at the end. He goes, we got one more thing. They always do that. We got one more game before we end it. It's like we got one more thing to show you guys. Buckle up.
Yeah.
And it's,
buckle up.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Bro,
Get your tea ready.
What if Xbox buys our brand? Like, they just buy our company.
I'm totally down for that. Please.
I'm
I'm like, God, thank you. I can't believe you. If Xbox, I would completely sell out to X. They go, yeah, you can't, like, you got to sell your PlayStation, and like, you can't play PlayStation. I'll be like, dude, thank you, Xbox. I'll play your console. I don't have any morals around it. I'll sell out in an instant.
Yeah.
Like, give me a check. Like, I'm trying to me and my brother's trying to eat. Like, Chris has got things he's got to pay for. Chandler's got, like, let's eat, and then let's do the deal for like 10 years, and then come out of it, and we'll play PlayStation again. Like, swallow our pride.
David, I like how you're gonna say something about me. He was like, "Oh, we gotta eat." Like,
we gotta eat, bro. Like, we gotta eat. Like, it's like, oh, you know, like, oh, you sold out to. Yeah, I sold out to the industry, and So what? I just bought a house in Antioch.
Yeah.
But it's a house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, let's go, baby.
Oh my god.
And then you guys have moral. You guys are like, you guys have moral convictions around it. Chris is like, no, we shouldn't sell it. I'm like, all right, oh, sorry, Chris. This is what I got to do.
Let's sell. Let's go for it. No question.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Bro, Xbox is killing it right now, bro. That's my favorite console.
I know
is.
they've never done anything wrong with Halo at all. Like they love Halo, they respect Halo, like absolutely.
Greatest franchise of all time. Never had a misstep at all. Yo, speaking of, I know we got to end here soon because we got to go. But tomorrow the Xbox portable console comes out tomorrow, and
oh shit, really?
Yeah, I may or may not go snag it. I'm still considering it. You know, financially, is it intelligent to do it? But also, like, I play games in my house. I'd love to just be able to like go home, like go do something else and play it in my free time. So we'll see. But I may or may not be doing a review on this channel. Anyways, guys, I know we got to wrap up. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I love talking to you about video games. I hope you guys like listening to us. If you want to see more, we have plenty of episodes here on the channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. And until next time.
Peace.